Hi guys, so in my last live stream I was asked to do more cooking videos, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I am cooking dinner for myself and Eddie. Eddie is currently working from home and I have a Dungeons and Dragons game at 6:30, so I need to do something quick and easy, so I thought I'll try pesto pasta. Never made it before in my life. How hard can it be? I mean, yeah, so I'm going to be doing that because it's something that can be eaten hot or cold. Eddie doesn't have his break for another hour, so by the time I have made it and served it, his might have gone a bit cold, but that's fine. It can be eaten that way. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on.
For those of you who are new to my channel or haven't watched any of my Eat With Me or eating disorder content, you may be thinking, why am I vlogging this? What is the big deal? The big deal is that for the majority of my life, I have had an eating disorder. I've been diagnosed with anorexia binge purge subtype. I'm in recovery and recovery is going well. But one thing my eating disorder has prevented me from doing is properly cooking. Most of my adult life, I've lived alone. I've only had myself to cook for, and it hasn't seemed worth the time, the effort, or the expense to do it, particularly if it was a meal that I was then going to end up purging. This is the first time I've actually cooked meals for myself and someone else with no intention of purging them. It's a challenge, but it's one that I'm definitely feeling ready for. And I really, really love having someone to cook for and share the food with.
I've said before, please excuse the boxes in the background. They are full of wool and stuffing for the crochet items that I make and sell on Etsy.
Eating a meal like this is still a challenge for me, especially when I know it's not something that I'm going to purge. I do love pasta. I don't have fear foods, but I have fear quantities.
Basically, just got to boil the pasta now. So I'll see you guys when it's done. Pasta is now cooked and I've just drained it, and I'm going to pop it back in the saucepan. Then into this I need to mix my pesto.
I'm usually fine when I'm actually eating the food. It's afterwards that things get hard.
Just using this one because it's what I happen to have in, although I would really like to try it with the red pesto. So I've got a half tablespoon here because I don't want to get it wrong and put too much. And I say it says about a tablespoon, it doesn't. I'm basically just working off an amended recipe that is online. For an entire pack of pasta you do 2.5 tablespoons, so that's why I'm doing 1 tablespoon. So I'm just mixing the pesto in.
Because I'm cooking for someone else as well as myself, it's forcing me to cook a variety, because whilst I'd happily eat exactly the same thing every single day, the majority of people like to have, different things now and again. So I am thinking of Eddie when I'm doing this, but I'm picking stuff that I genuinely want to eat as well. And I'm not making him wonderful dinner and then having something else myself. I'm making this for us.
Again, already have this in, just going to use this. I'm going to put some in the actual pasta and then some more on top when it's on the plates.
You'll notice that I'm not measuring the parmesan. Again, this is a challenge for me because I have no idea how much is going into the dish.
Just stir this through.
I felt I needed to measure the pasta so I didn't end up cooking too much or too little, and also so I would know how much pesto to add. And I measured the pesto again. I've never done this before. I'm not experienced enough to know how much pesto is the right amount by sight, but hopefully if I practice, that will become the case for me.
This is mine that I'm showing you. I can't fit 2 plates in shot here really, so Eddie's is on the other side of the kitchen. And then to accompany it, I've got this Greek style salad, also from Sainsbury's, just because I like to try and put vegetables. I'm trying to get more vegetables into Eddie. So yeah.
If this was just me, it would be a plain salad with either a low-fat dressing or no dressing. But I went for the Greek salad because I knew Eddie would like it better. And actually, I agree.
My hands are clean, people.
I've no idea how many calories are in this dish. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I used to count calories obsessively. I've broken that habit. It's not a trap I want to fall into again.
That bit that I've just dropped then.
I'm also trying to give us fairly even portions.
God, it looks like there's only 1 bit of cucumber in this salad. Well, I'll let Eddie have that. 2 tomatoes each.
I'm not giving myself a smaller portion because that would not be recovery. But please remember, I am still in recovery. There'll be things I'm doing that are perhaps eating disordered still.
And then we've got a mix of feta and olive. I'm not massively keen on olives, but I do like them in small quantities. I'm also not speaking very loudly, so I do apologise. And then there's just this salad dressing, which I'm probably not going to use all of. I'm doing this voiceover in the future and can say that I ate the meal, I enjoyed it, I played my game of Dungeons and Dragons. I was not tempted to purge, I did not purge, and I did not engage in any behaviours to compensate whatsoever. So I would consider this to be something of a success. So I have tried to give us even portion sizes. I think I've done pretty well with that. Eddie's might be slightly larger, but he is a man and he is younger, so he does need a bit more energy. But yeah, there we go, dinner. Cooked by me. Just hope it tastes okay. I suppose I should try it, because I'm going to have to speed eat this before my game. It's not bad, you know. I guess I've learned to cook something new. Although it doesn't really feel like cooking when it's so easy. I just hope Eddie will enjoy it and neither of us will get food poisoning.